All right, y'all, welcome to the 25 and Over Club. This episode is a recap of season 1 and saying goodbye to the year 2020. I'm your host, Jerron, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and follow on Instagram at 25 and Over Club. Now it's time to introduce your co-host, Billy the Goat, Lil, Samantha, and Princess Gabby.
Not Princess Gabby.
How y'all doing tonight?
I'm not even talking to you, Bilal, because I called you 365 days in a row to get the story of what happened to your store, and every single time you said you was gonna call me back and never did.
Is it the titties?
What happened to you?
Just hurry up so I can.
Oh, my
they
store
got
got
robbed.
robbed.
I robbed it because I'm tired of Bilal's shit.
Who the fuck is robbing the salad store?
Okay, now they look a little better.
But I can't
Here
get
we
the story,
go.
Lillian. I couldn't get the story.
Why? It's classified?
Clearly.
I'm coming over, Gabby.
Gabby, he'll be there tomorrow, by the way his time management is. But anyway, come on, y'all. Let's get this started.
All right, y'all. Let's get into this. So we all know life hits different after 25, whether it's the bills due every other day or the mezzanines going down or just realizing you're pushing 30 and it's time to get your act together. This is the clubhouse where you need to be. All right, y'all. So we got our first burning question that I know everybody's interested to hear the answer to. So number one, I'm going to start out with, how did this podcast come about?
It started with like a Zoom call with a bunch of friends on the Zoom call, and we just cackling.
Who's friends? Here he go lying. 2 minutes in the show. Go ahead.
It was just, a bunch of my friends on the Zoom call cackling, ha ha he he. It was the beginning of quarantine. You couldn't do nothing. I think everybody had some liquor in their hand. Samantha had on her home health aid pajamas. So
Lillian, you was there the first day?
With Sally Brad and Sally?
And Sally.
And Sally was sitting on the couch. Well, she wasn't sitting on the couch.
No, the couch was sitting on Sally.
Oh, that was the couch episodes. No.
Insert clip. Y'all gotta
insert clip. But it started with us just having a bunch of conversation, and I was like, oh, let me edit it and see like if this would be dope. And I was like, oh, it's pretty dope. And I think it was supposed to be a YouTube channel. So then, we said, let's take it further than YouTube and let's just put it on Spotify. And who knew that this Zoom call would just turn into a podcast? And we knew we wanted to talk about issues that 25-year-olds face. I don't think that's what we wanted to talk about in the beginning, but the name was just 25 and over. And from there, we just hit it off. Now we're on episode 30, and then season 1, about to go to season 2.
Actually, my suggestion for the name was Not Young, Not Dumb, but they didn't like having the word dumb in the title.
I like that.
I thought that was cute. I never heard that because I would have went with you. Actually, Javon, I knew that. I didn't know what this was. Like one day, Bilal was like, "Hey, I'm gonna put me in a group chat," and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna Zoom," and then it was just mad people. It was like a whole bunch of people that was like not my type of people. Yeah. So we were just on the Zoom.
The title, my title was Still Young, Still Dumb, but
yeah,
the explanation was still like.
We're still figuring it out.
We figured it out because just with
I like that.
Figure it out with y'all, but they didn't like being called dumb.
We still dumb.
I was like, okay,
it don't matter.
Like,
we just not calling us dumb. We still dumb. Yeah, come on, we could have been called that. I thought that was cute, Lillian. But anyway, yeah. So one day he was just like, into your phone or some shit, weird shit like that. I'm like, okay, it's like 35 people, it's couches and stuff, and I'm just like, who the fuck? What is going on here? And yeah, and then
first of all,
hold on, the numbers started dwindling. People started dropping like flies.
Yeah, haters on there. We had weirdos.
We had stealers on there. People that stealing your whole flow. We had dirty.
Oh, who the hell did you have on there?
Right. We'll fill you in later. Exactly, Lily. It was all over the place.
Yeah, white girl.
Oh, for
yeah.
real?
Random white girl.
Got it.
Yeah, so then next thing I know, it was just like, oh, we're recording today. And I'm just like, oh, it's a thing. And then he kept that motherfucking first episode on there when I'm sitting on my couch. And I promise y'all, my couch do not look like how my couch look on that camera. It's giving nursing home couch, and it don't look like that. Okay.
Insert clip.
Don't insert that one.
You better insert that fucking clip.
Wow. So I hate the first episode. Fun fact: I hate that episode. Hate. I told him to take it off. He won't.
I forgot
Fuck
we
you.
re-recorded that
microphone was
episode.
talking, and you can't hear
Looking
nothing.
stupid, just looking stupid. Wow, that's all I gotta say.
My
So-
audio got better, y'all.
Thanks,
Yes.
Lillian. That's the most achievable
Lillian's
moment for
on your
us.
chemo.
Finally
all
learned how
the
to
way.
work this
Right.
microphone. So once I learn how
Yeah,
to
she ain't freezing her Wi-Fi on point because Lord
Wi-Fi
Jesus,
still trash.
Lillian's
it ain't.
No, that one episode where she got stuck like this.
It sounds like it started with a conglomerate of people that like nobody really knew who they were. So how did you source those people for that first episode, and how do we get down to the core people that we have that we see today?
It was just me sending like a mass text message out, and boom,
That's it.
boom. And
So
when we
wait.
talked about the podcast, it was like it started like with 8 people, and we was like, okay, there's no way 8 people could be on the podcast. I wanted it to work, but then people was just like, no, it's not going to work with 8 people. And then we just knew
Who said no?
we knew it was going to be a commitment, and it came down
They
to
was
5.
not committing. Up until now, they still not committing. Yes, that shade.
Oh.
Next case.
Yo, I'm crying.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, yeah, call them.
I want to break down the title of the show, 25 and Over Club. So you guys have put a lot of what's the word? You put a lot of attention, you put a huge spotlight on the age 25 and what it means to turn 25 and move forward. So you're basically saying it's such a defining point in your life from that time on. So I'm really interested to figure out when you guys had your life after 25 reality check.
After my 26th birthday, for sure. I felt like I was a whole different person. Like everything about me felt different. I swear. Like I was just like, whose body is this?
Mhm.
I don't like that.
Why this hanging like that?
All right, now
This
I
don't
know
use. This
about
never
that.
used to hang like that, bitch. Yeah, you don't know about that because you ain't gaining no weight like me. 10 pounds in, 15 pounds in, things is hanging, arms is hanging.
That's why.
No, the kids didn't do it. First of all, my titties don't sag. Y'all want to see? Because I'll show them right now. But it's not the
I think
kids.
that would get
It's-
the viewers up.
Yeah, it will. Because I have some nice titties. Like, wow. But anyway,
Wow.
you know what? Really, honestly, it wasn't until this year. Y'all know I just turned 21. So,
All right,
everybody
now.
said, Y'all ain't shit.
Nobody got nothing
No.
to say about
The
that.
lies.
Nobody ain't got nothing to say about that. No. But seriously, I just turned 28. And it's now I'm feeling like I'm knowing me. Like, certain things I don't want to do. Certain things I love doing. Like, on Tuesdays, I look forward my days off and just sitting in the house. I don't go nowhere. I sit in my house, and I'm getting older, and that's what. Before my days off, I'm here. I'm at my mother's house. I'm over here. I'm at the store. Now I want to clean up today, so I can do nothing for my days off. Things is changing. Knees is hurting. So it wasn't until 28 actually. And then my kids are big now, so I got to be like a real mom. Before I was like getting by because they was little, so you didn't really have to do much. But now they're like big, so you gotta like teach them and stuff. So yeah.
For me, it was 27 going to 28 because again, it's that oh shit, we pushing 30, like. So now it's like I done made a lot of financial mistakes in my early 20s.
Mid 20s.
Beyonce, if you looking at this, you owe me about a couple of thousands. But boom. Financial, then you start thinking, oh my God, I used to say I'm gonna be married by I'm 30. Am I gonna be married when I'm 30?
Who used to say that?
I did. This is my story.
Why? Yeah, okay, go bring it to Netflix.
Then I started having an anxiety attack, and I said, who has that? Me. I started having
People
the
that wanna
high
be
and the
married
blood
at 30.
pressure. I'm like, what? Now I'm getting tested for diabetes, for this kind of cancer, that. So it was just like, oh, I really have to watch what I eat. I can't eat ooze and ooze anymore.
Every day. Tell them how you was eating it 4 times a day, though. That's the reason why.
That's why.
I can't have 12 pack of seeds anymore. I can't. Yeah. 12 packs a day. 12 packs of seeds a day.
4 packs of ramen noodles, sodium at 2,000 each intake.
Baking
We'll continue.
Yeah, I realized I couldn't have a Big Mac anymore. Yeah. So just my anxiety, my mental health, and my physical health just started affecting me. And I was like, you know what? You're not young anymore. You need to start. I don't want to live in an apartment forever. I want to get my own. I want to own a house. Before I thought 30 was old, but it's still young. We still out here dipping and doing it. Came out of
That's why
nowhere.
I'm trying to figure out why you trying to be married by 30, because you still got to get it in.
When I was younger, I used to be able to like go to the club, come from the club, go to work, and like work like a 12-hour shift, and then go home and sleep, and then come right back to work with no issues. And then I started realizing like I can't do that no more. So all my fun was going away, because as soon as I go to the club and I sit down and I have my one drink, I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yo.
And then,
Yo,
and
falling
then
asleep in the
I
club?
be
What's
trying
wrong
to-
with us?
right, I be trying to do some stuff like, and then my back started hurting.
What stuff?
So the laundry was on the floor or whatever, right? So I bent down to pick the laundry up, but I forgot to bend my knees. I thought I was still young. So then when I pulled back up, that shit said pop, pop.
That happened to me with a laundry bag. That's not funny.
So it seems like you guys were talking about some of the earlier episodes and how they went from something super crazy into what we have now. Did you ever think you'd be 30 episodes in?
Somebody thought I
No.
wasn't going to last 2 episodes, but next case, don't ask me no more questions after this.
I was a replacement. I don't know what I came in.
This is one of the best replacements we ever had. Don't do that.
Oh, thank you,
Period,
Samantha. At least
Not the
somebody
Bad
loves
Girls
me.
Club replacement.
Look, there's a reason why you're here and another person isn't.
We got a new
somebody
girl.
loves me, because the owner, the person that produced the show doesn't, they don't.
That's
answer.
why he picked
They don't
you.
return my phone calls, so
Oh,
Let's
man.
hope you get picked up for season 2.
I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.
Speaking of season 2, oh, she really did.
Okay, Nene Leaks, come on.
Speaking of season 2, do you guys feel like you would make room to add another host or add another person to the group? Or would
Yes, you.
Oh,
I don't mind Jerron, but from experience being an OG podcast member.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I'm not trying to sub you, Gabby. I'm not trying to sub you. Wait, don't be subbed. Being an OG, I see people coming.
Now I gotta get my liquor. No,
I'm just joking. Being an OG member, as I've seen people come and go, Jerron, you would be a great addition, but it is a lot of dedication. You heard me ranting earlier about certain people and things. I'm not sure if me personally would want to jump into another person, because it's another personality, even though I think you would do really good with us, but it's another responsibility. So I should say, like, because we actually had a 5th member. They want to do the show, like, oh yeah, I want to be on it. And then, okay, the first 2 episodes are cool, but then when it's like Monday and it's like raining and you don't feel like showing up, and it's like, oh, my friends want me to go out and you don't, and like, oh, I have to do a wig. You're not doing no wigs. But now Lillian's face. I feel like when it really boils down to it, it sounds fun in the beginning, but it's not for everybody. So for me, I would like for you to be on it, because like I said, I think you fit really well. And it's another guy. So maybe that's something we could think about. But I wasn't open to it, but maybe now I am. Next case, ask somebody else.
Wait, hold on. Let me get something.
I'm very same as
That's how I feel.
It's kind of annoying. Like, even like my family, I'll be like, well, we got a new person or somebody's gone. They be like, oh. And I'll be like, I mean, what should have been lit. But no, seriously, like, it's just like, it's kind of annoying.
Could have been left.
And
They wasn't even here. Some of them you didn't even see. They were here, but you couldn't.
That's what I said.
And I feel like exactly what Sam said. It's like people think it's just fun, but it's like, you have to take the time out, and your excuse every week is not going to work. Like, just because you had something to do doesn't mean we should accept your excuse. And I'm sorry, I'm big on not accepting people's excuses, and that's a pet peeve of mine. But yeah, just because you have an excuse doesn't mean we have to accept it. I don't understand. And
Right.
no.
We do it every Monday, and you was in a different state every Monday. But anyway.
Not even just her. Let's not even just include her. Include the other one too, who wanted to act like, oh my God. No, you can't come back. And Bilal, I swear to God, stop playing.
No, if she comes back, I'm leaving.
Me too. Don't ever play with me.
And it could be y'all two on the show, or if Gabby decides to stay.
You want Party City?
Yes.
Yeah. And then I kind of feel like the mix we got now, sorry, Bilal, it's a great mix. Like, it's a great vibe of personalities. Everybody's personality here is a good personality. Some a little more than others, but then it's like that balances us out. Not dry people
We're all different.
looking right, but we fit. Not dry people
with they
looking
wig like this.
Let me see. The wig stiff, the person stiff. They not even paying attention. They on their phone the whole time. So it's a lot that comes with it. So go ahead, Bilal, what you was gonna say?
I have to say, I do agree with them.
This is the
But sometimes
every
I feel
time
like,
I
okay,
turn around,
I said
he wants
if
to
we
add somebody
do-
to the group.
I said if we do get another person, it will probably be a straight man. Now, if Ron was to join, he's a queer. That don't count. But
But I still think he would be good.
I think it counts too.
But other than that, I think it goes back to what y'all said. It's a commitment, and you know, us three been dedicated from day one, episode one. Then
It's
Gabby
4 of
came,
us.
and then Gabby came.
Thanks, Samantha. She always got my girl. Samantha always got me.
For sure.
Out in my head too. I was like,
You like one Samantha, Lillian, Bilal, Gabby.
Someone like, did I get fired?
Am I canceled right now? Did Lillian cancel me?
So now then Gabby came.
Nigga
and
said,
it
well,
worked.
did I
It
miss
worked.
something when I was late?
You're not even in the recording. They can't. Yeah, it's you, Gabby. And then Bilal kicks people off like he don't even let you know. He just kicks you out the group chat and makes a new group chat. We done been in like 10 group chats, right, Lillian? 2.0.
Right, instead of just kicking people out the group chat, you just made a new one, like confusing us and shit.
The real 25
Accidentally sending the wrong information in the wrong group chat. Okay.
Oh shit.
Nah, so I think I'm good with my squad right now. I love my girls.
We was real questionable about Gabby. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's cool. Not like we ain't want you. I mean, like we ain't
No,
like
because
you,
her
but
first
it was like,
episode,
if,
yeah.
You know.
And also, Gabby, no offense to you, but we done been through so many people, so it's just like we were tired of adding, subtracting, excuses. Oh, this person can't. Oh, this person's gonna be on. And then Bilal doesn't. We for a minute we said let's just do us three, but Bilal can't do.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want that. So then he brung Gabby, but
No, Beyonce,
Gabby
they always gotta have 3 people, 3 extra people besides them.
At this point, he gonna be solo soon, just like her.
oh, okay. Hopefully he can make the hits without us.
I feel attacked.
You should.
If you had to bring back a former co-host,
I got my person.
who would you bring back and why?
Everybody knows who I would bring back.
I would bring her back too.
Period. So
Who is it?
don't forget the accents.
Because I didn't know that men come from their booty hole.
Well, now you got
Men come from their butthole?
Hey, Zach actually had to bring like all in her face.
Oh.
No.
Never mind. Left to the left. Everything she owned in her box to the left. Beyonce in the closet. 5
Hey, that's how you listen harder. That's it. Battle's over. The battle's over.
I really want to take it down.
He didn't really say something that's gonna ruffle some feathers. He's more talented than Michael Jackson was. You liking what you see, everything is done.
My girl Danae, I would bring her back also because I feel like she fits us also. She's like in between sarcastic, funny, serious. She just meshes with us well. She's not dry. She's not but she's not too much. Cause like I'm too much. So I know that though. So like I'm too much, but she's not down here like who the hell has brung this bitch on the show? She's like a good mix. She's real funny, sarcastic. Yeah, I will bring her back. Huh?
Gabby, who would you bring back?
Well, I mean, I watched the episodes before, and I don't know. I just always liked Lillian. I always liked Samantha. Like, I don't know. I'd probably bring back Jen's wig. That's it.
Not her.
No, I didn't like her.
I would bring back.
I like Danae better than her, but I didn't like her.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm bringing back Jen. Nah, I'm joking. Y'all want my real answer? My real answer?
I was worried. Oh.
Wait, Lillian, where you at? Oh, she left.
Well, I said don't play with me.
Exited the chat.
But
Honestly.
wait, hold on, Bilal. What did Jen do? Okay, because I don't hate Jen. She just doesn't have a personality for the podcast. And she's just super busy with everything else she has going on. But why did you leave, Lillian? Off the record?
No comment.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
I think I would honestly bring back Danae.
Yeah, there's no question about
Danae.
it.
Like when you listen to past episodes, she was a vibe. She was cool.
Yes.
Like I would definitely bring her back.
Yeah, me too.
Every person plays a part on the show, as you guys know. However you want to define that is up to you. That's not. Well, what role would you say each other play in the podcast?
I think Bilal's the flip flopper.
Oh,
Lillian, say, get out my brain.
Samantha is loud and proud. And Gabby, she chill and serious, but she's dead ass. And me?
yes, Lillian. Oh, that's why I love you.
And she'll cancel your ass, period. Okay, let me go now. Bilal is a flip flopper, but he brings the Beyonce every time. It don't matter if we took my motherfucking weather.
They said pick a side.
He picks the
Bilal.
Beyonce number. Is brown skin girl, so I can fast forward and watch it.
Just watch it. Anyway, it's always a Beyonce episode.
I know you got me fucked up behind the girl.
This is the same girl that don't read her script, so how you expect her to listen to songs?
You know, it's so much hate in this episode. It's just a shade.
What else could you address?
And you still gonna keep going.
As far as her body done, y'all haters, if you think her body's fake, then you need to look in the mirror and maybe ask her what doctor she went to get child bodies done. Second of all,
I'm tired, Lillian. I'm tired. All right, so real talk, Jen, it's your
so wake
turn.
the fuck up. Gabby was at Dirty Tacos and maybe she had too many drinks. She made a comment that Beyonce is not even that pretty and that she looked better than Beyonce. Thank you. The nerve.
Let the fans decide that. Let the fans eat her up like they did our
eat
other
her
friends.
the fuck up. Actually, let the inmates attack her.
The beehive will go crazy.
Okay? The fucking nerve, Gabby.
Okay.
Beyonce Giselle knows Carter like that. Bitch, you retarded, dumb, stupid.
I think I look better than everyone. It's called
Okay,
self-confidence, sweetheart.
and that's amazing. I want you to have that, but not with Beyonce.
Actually, Lillian and Gabby, let's not forget he told us to look in the mirror and maybe we should ask Beyonce her doctor. Don't forget that. Go ahead.
Because first of all, if y'all like her own music, go stream her own music. Okay?
Will.
Thank you.
I already do that. What you talking about?
All right, so if you don't like her new music, you don't have to like it. First of all, her opinion
I
don't
don't
matter
really
if you
wanna
listen
hear
to
it.
City Girls. Next.
My opinion is valid and Beyonce.
All right, I was listening the whole time, and Billy, you real foul for going in on somebody that don't motherfucking know you. For people you know, relax.
This is opening up
To retire if she wants to do all this Main Street stuff because it's not her.
Beyonce, he must have Beyonce up on this whole pedestal. I don't know.
Duh. He coming at his friend that
That's
he
the
speaks to
problem.
every day. He makes me want
That's
to go
the
look in the
problem.
mirror and cry now.
This is really crazy.
And he don't even care look at him without a care in the world.
That's the only sign he's confident in thinking. I'm gonna tell y'all that.
No, for
And
real.
McDonald's or Burger King, he said Beyonce. Nah, let me stop. No, what I like about for Bilal is we go together. Like we bounce off each other. So like I say something, he go back. Like so we like tennis. That's us. But that's us on camera, off camera. Like that's just how we are. So that's for me. So I guess he's like I don't know.
Sidekick?
Yeah, we like a good sidekick. Yeah, that's a good one. I could always depend on Lillian for the facts. I'm gonna call her the factual, okay? Because sis don't play. She got her facts. Bitch, say what? Facts. She'll fact check you and she'll cancel you. So she's like she don't play. Like she said, don't play with her. And I love Gab because she's just like, oh, like she tries to find the nicest thing about everything. Well, maybe, yeah, okay. And I get what you're saying. Like she's just so like, and I'm like, no. She's like, well, all right. But then you know what I like about her? Because she could switch it to it. She'd be like, yeah, because no, because what? And
Well, I would say me, I'm Beyonce.
Oh, God.
And the rest of us is
And-
Destiny's Child.
Lillian is definitely Farrah. Samantha is Farrah. And
Who's Farrah?
I am just
And,
really lucky. Don't play with me. Kelly Rowland.
What are you talking about?
Gabby
Beyonce.
is Farrah. And they're going to pick up their luggage.
Last flight out of here?
Yes, sir. You might have to go straight to the airport.
I don't have no luggage.
I'm rolling. But it's better for you to go home than not have luggage.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Because where y'all coming out there?
Well, somebody can send your luggage.
But then I'm going to have to wait for 4 days before I get all my stuff.
Well, it's either that or you gonna probably miss your flight.
We have nothing against her, but we just felt like we can continue on.
But now, all jokes aside, I feel like
Fuck you, bitch.
Silly motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Hang up. Let's all hang up so him and Jerron can be
Right.
cool.
Let's
them
go.
two.
On
See if they
three.
watch the show then. She ain't even count to three.
Don't watch the show then.
Where was the cue, Gabby?
Samantha,
That's what we talking
thank you,
about.
Samantha, because they both left and you still here.
I didn't even wait for the countdown.
Oh shit! Y'all ain't count me out. Y'all know I'm slow.
I thought he was just going.
Nah,
You
what
had
I,
it.
like, what I like about the show is Lillian is, she's like the ratchet with the brains, like, if that makes sense. She is ratchet with the brains. And I love, I for some reason, she has a special place in my heart because she just, I don't know, like, she's dope. And we vacation together, and when we vacation, you'll never see how smart she is.
So you just see the ratchet part. You just see the ratchet part. You don't see the smartness. It's okay. She's on vacation.
Oh, because you don't know I'm smart on vacation?
Gabby is just like, I can't even describe it. She's just like the baby of the show. Like, you know, she's just coming
Like
into the 25. Samantha,
No,
I don't know how to describe the role. Samantha's
no, but
just
it's like
the
she's like
loud,
sweet. No, I'm not.
the loud big sister, like the
I'm the
loud big
auntie,
sister.
bitch. You gonna sit here and say Lillian got a place in your heart? Gabby is over 25
Samantha,
and I'm the loud sister.
you know
No,
you have a
fuck
place
you.
in my heart. Me and
No,
Samantha
no,
been
you need to
friends
say it
since.
to the people. Say it to the people.
Samantha has a place in my heart.
I didn't like mine either, Samantha, because it wasn't all sentimental.
All the girls have a special place in my heart. They're here
I don't
every
want
Monday. They're here they made 30 episodes. Some people made less than 30 episodes. Some people made less than 4 episodes. But these girls are here on episode 30, and they all have a special place in my heart. Lil is just they're all sweethearts. They're all very special, and they all just bring a different dynamic to the show. And that's what I love about each and every one of them.
That's a cop-out answer, but anyway, go ahead, Jerron.
My turn.
That's real general. Go
It's
ahead,
my
Gabby.
turn.
Yeah,
It's my
tell him the fuck. Show him how to
That
do
wasn't
it.
even the question, actually.
This
At
is
all.
what I'm saying. He just gave a bias.
Have reading comprehension issues or whatever.
No.
Everybody can't be, you know.
I feel
And
attacked.
he's the one who just.
The question was, what do we bring? What do you think that we each bring to the show? Not how do you feel about us?
Oh.
But anyway, we don't want to hear it no more because you had
No,
enough.
we're done because you're doing that flip flop and shit that you be doing. Anyway. So, allow is the flip flop of booty hole whistler.
Bring booty holes to the group.
Lillian.
Whistling booty holes.
Lillian, you just had a space in my heart.
He brings whistling booty holes to the club.
Samantha is the non-bullshitter. Like, if it's bullshit, she's not taking it. She doesn't care. She's very outspoken. She's gonna say what she feels. Okay.
And sometimes it's not right.
Old motherfucker hearted, you heard?
Period. You cancel. She about to cancel you now, Gabby.
Lillian will cancel you. She don't care if you 75 in a wheelchair.
No. No.
A newborn baby. She about to cancel
newborn
you.
baby.
For
You're getting
screaming.
canceled if you do something that she doesn't like. However, she's the very intelligent one, so she'll cancel you, but she will
For
come
a
with a
reason.
reason why she canceled you that will make you want to cancel yourself. Right. So then it's Bilal. So if I was to talk about what you brought to the show, you bring flip-floppiness to the show.
He does. He does.
Bring
But
flip-flop.
he brought us all to the show and brought us all together. So that is the good thing
And
about
that's
it.
the only thing you didn't flip-flop on.
We did not.
No, I'm lying because I came late. I was a replacement, so.
It doesn't matter. He chose you. Because if it was up to me and Lillian, we would have said no. It wasn't towards you. It was towards another member. Right, Lily? No, it's not about Gabby. It's not about the person. It was just about the concept of people leaving, people coming. So he still stood on
So
his
y'all motherfuckers said yes to a ghost.
No, we didn't say yes to her either.
The same way we feel right now about adding new people is how we felt before.
We always felt like that. And he just did what he wanted, but he just did the right thing with you, actually. That was all. It just worked out for us.
I'm the only thing he got right.
Yeah, but besides adding us in the beginning, but yeah.
And so everybody knows, none of us knew each other than Bilal. He knew all of us mutually. We didn't know each other before the show. So,
At all.
you know?
All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next question then. Let's start with what your least favorite episode was and why.
The first
My least favorite episode was last fucking week. Why the fuck would we talk about exes?
Wow.
Oh yeah, she did hate that episode. The first episode, you know, because it was just nerds.
I love the first episode.
It was like, man.
Oh, it was Samantha's couch?
Gabby. My couch has nothing to do
with it now. It's like makes me cringe. It's like ugh.
Me too. I just look real stupid.
I feel like, speaking of whack rappers, let's talk about Say So Hit number one with Nicki Minaj.
I'm snitching because I'm not about that life. But as a real ninja, I decided to be a part of the gang life.
So guys, are y'all saying so? Or are y'all savages?
We're saying no.
Saying so.
Say so. I'm say so. And as far as
I like Megan. She's a sweet girl. Houston, Texas, third ward. But with that being said,
from New York,
no one was really
like that sexy boom pow. Like she was the queen of that.
Ashley said that's one was stupid, so she was ad-libbing in the house, and she was like, you know what, I'm gonna help this stupid ass.
So you said blue. She said I can't be from Texas. I gotta accept it.
But what we have to do though is support that coming together, that Queen Latifah, Lonnie Love type. That's what Lonnie Love.
I love the first episode because we were so nervous, and again, the first episode was a retake because I don't know if y'all remember, it was a retake because we did it the day before, and then somehow the footage got lost. So we had to redo everything again.
And the day before, I was in character. I was with my ring light. I was in my background. Then the next day, they like, we got to do the whole thing over. So I'm like, oh, fuck it. Let me sit on this couch. And it just comes off so bad on this camera. It's just horrible.
You know what I do hate? I hate episode 3, story time. When I told my story about Miami, I just felt like, why did I put my business out there?
You know which one I don't like? When y'all I think when y'all did a 2-part, I wasn't here for it. Y'all broke it into 2 parts and it just like dragged it out. Like what was y'all talking about? Yeah, I mean, I'm all for Black Lives Matter, but I feel like
it was really long.
Y'all already know how I feel. Some certain topics should not be, not saying they shouldn't be discussed, but I feel like it was a little too much. Like our opinion, a little brief opinion is cool, but we had a lot. But I wasn't on that episode. I forgot what happened.
I really liked the episode. I just thought it was too many people and too many opinions, and it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. It's just it's not, and it's too
really
long.
But we had good content, so we wanted to put out both episodes. So it was like, damn, what do we do? So we put out both.
Today we will be touching base on everything we need to know to focus on ensuring our brothers and sisters' lives were not taken in vain.
We so quick to want to fight someone else that looks just like us or kill someone else that looks just like us for looking at us. But when you got a white police officer straight up abusing a brother or sister.
Cancel culture is disgusting. To me, we are so quick to cancel our own people.
I'm pro looting, rioting, protesting. Get it out how you feel you need to get it out. I think we need to get more organization.
The future, how you start the future, you start from the beginning. That's how you change the future.
25-year-old, it could be a 30-year-old, it could be a 20-year-old.
And that's a good example of not letting.
I don't want you to think I don't go back to my block and pick up 4 kids and take them to the studio.
Everybody's about to be muted.
That's how I respond.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
But yeah, it was
another episode I hated was What Men Really Want episode, because that's when we had the guy who caught chlamydia 4 times.
I was off that episode too. Am I a part of the show?
I don't think
it was like, I guess that was our first time having guests, I think. And
no, Gabby was our first guest, and I really liked her episode she was on.
No, because remember, Gabby came after Cliff and Collins episode.
First, wasn't it?
Because Gabby went from being a guest in the next episode she was on the show.
I don't have to fight over me.
Actually, you're fired.
They've been meaning to tell you something. They was gonna wait for the end of the episode, but Gabby, your numbers are down.
What's been your favorite episode so far?
The anxiety episode.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
I was gonna say that too with that boy.
Best episode.
What's his name?
I love both of them, Kawan and Dr. Stacey.
Kawan.
Y'all were our best guests. We love y'all.
I think our favorite episode, it has to be one of those episodes when we was laughing so much the whole episode. I don't know which one that was, but that was
The
my
City
favorite.
Girls episode. When the City Girls had dropped the album and I had an attitude the whole episode.
And we was flaming your ass the whole episode. I do like the episode with Dr. Stacey and Kawan, but I feel like that brings a lot of emotion. So like for me, it's like, I don't know. But that was a very informative episode. I like that. But I like when we're like, for me, they'll tell you, I don't read my script, number one. I like when it just goes. I don't like when we're so scripted and we're like A, B, C, D. I like when we're just talking. Everybody's just, no, we didn't get to E. It's only 4 of us. A, B, C, D. See? I only like, well, he must be about to get, he knows that we were talking about firing him. But I just like when it's like natural, like when we just talk and we say our little subs and our little ad libs and like we talk about how we went. I don't like when it's so scripted because I feel like,
That's what I was also gonna say. I also liked the episode that we had Gabby as a guest. It was like a sex episode.
No, that was a fun episode too.
Yeah. Didn't Samantha yell at Jennifer that episode?
I don't remember.
Insert clip.
I'm just an emotional individual. I'm a Cancer.
I feel you. She had the strap on and she was moaning. How does that work? No.
I have a question.
What's your question, Gabby?
No, we done asked 23 questions.
Question 2, I'm not gonna hold you. Go ahead.
How do you loosen up your butthole?
You can't even put a finger through mine. I'm not gonna hold you. You can't. Go ahead, beloved.
I mean, he put it in and I shit it.
I believe it's the paint.
So, just to be
Do you
fair.
have a big stock full of douches? Do y'all scissor?
Scissoring is like so fucking like, yo, honestly.
I hate that word. It's so annoying.
When people say
But I like this.
What's annoying? What's the word? Scissoring you don't like? Like
No, it's like mad childish. Like, I don't know.
All right, Gabby, what's the answer? Because what's childish about scissoring?
Scissoring is just because it looks like this don't mean it's a scissor.
Okay, well, I don't date females and I don't fuck females, so I don't know.
No, it's not you. You didn't coin the term scissor, Sammy. It's not you.
Wait, what was the reason, Samantha?
We all know 2020's been a rough fucking year. What has been each of your individual experiences living through this pandemic, and has it had any effect on your life and how you're living it now and how you plan to live it moving forward?
Well, if y'all watched our episode with Dr. Stacey and Kawan, y'all know. And then the episode after, y'all know I quit my job. It was stressing me out, driving me crazy. You know, all of our after the episode talks aren't on and recorded, but I used to talk about work, tell them all the drama all the time. And you know, it was stressful. Take a bit. But I quit finally. Mad late. I should have been quit. I had COVID. Some people don't know. Very few people actually had COVID. My whole family had COVID actually. We live in a house, like we're close. So we all caught it. It was 2 weeks of Lord. Mm-hmm. But
you can taste now?
It's slowly coming back. That's slowly coming back too. Like I feel like I don't 100% taste anything. Like I know what it's supposed to be like because I'm used to that taste. So when I eat it now, I'm like,
it's just like disappointing. It's missing. It's missing.
Like it's missing a season or something, but I know it's not there. It's there. It's there. But also, I think it was a great year. Started my business. I had a great summer. Like my family, we was like together all the time this summer. It was a really good year. I wish I quit my job sooner.
I'm happy that made you happy.
2020 for me was flip-floppy.
Well, that's you, boo.
1 minute, the good is the podcast. Seeing another day every day because people who never died before was dying.
Wait, hold the fuck up.
That passed, but
no, bro.
I was gonna let that.
Who never died before died? Well, no fucking duh.
If you know me, you knew I wanted to start a podcast since 2007. We had the Shady Bunch. It was so shady, it didn't get anywhere. And then the downside is just like my health. Like I wish I didn't suffer through anxiety. This year I'm actually happy I met you, Jerron. Like you helped me with my anxiety a lot. So I thank you for that. But other than that, it wasn't a bad year. It wasn't bad. I thank God that I'm still alive.
You got Sassy Ivy.
And I got my baby Sassy Ivy.
You should have had her insert clip of her because you should have had her here.
Insert clip.
Where is she?
At my mom's house.
So he's making excuses.
Now you're dragging this Staten Island thing. She's not from Staten Island. She's from Queens.
Oh, go get the dog out right now. Go get it right now.
No, because I'm getting really mad.
Why, you want to see
Now said that he was going to bring the dog here, and the dog has yet to even step foot in his fucking house. And now I'm upset.
Why you even leave her there? You a horrible dog mom.
Horrible.
No, but you know what it was for me, y'all? No, shut up. The viewers, listen to this. He texted us and had so many excuses and tried to put Sassy Ivy, the dog. I'm a new dog mom, and and it's not even with him. So he lied on her. She's in Staten Island. So he lied on the dog, the puppy, the cute little puppy. She's
and you a liar.
And he lied on her. So he's going down for this.
If you don't want her, just say you don't want her, and I will take her.
He could sign the rights over to you. You want Meowsy?
He don't have no rights. He don't take care of her.
Are you giving away Meowsy? What's she do?
No, I was gonna let her take Meowsy and throw in a special treat, which would be Teddy. So they come up though.
Them kids gonna get you.
And then she could take those too. It could be a 4 for 1. Well, for starters, I gained 15 pounds.
I don't see it.
Girl, when I show that ass and them thick ass thighs can't even put my size 9 jeans past my thighs, then that's when it shows. But anyway, I gained 15 pounds. If it could have just not went to my stomach also and just stood in my legs, it would have been fine. But being that it had to spread everywhere, that's when it went a little far. It was okay. It's not horrible. I had 1 week on, 1 week off at work. That was great. It was past tense because I ain't got that shit no more. The damn kids is out of school. Well, they had school, but I took them out because I just felt like I was a bad mom. So now they're here 24/7. I did get to spend more time with them and their dad, like, because he couldn't go out. So we did spend a lot of time together. It wasn't COVID that made me start my business. It's like I started my business, like I had my business idea, then COVID happened. Like it wasn't like COVID and then I'm like, let me make my business. Like I already had that started, like trying to get my paperwork and stuff. If y'all remember, I was like showing y'all my business licenses and stuff, and then COVID happened because my first order took so long to come because I got it from China because COVID had just hit. China. So yeah. But it was great. I didn't lose anybody close to me, thank God. Knock on bed. I don't know if it's wood or not, but nobody in my close circle got COVID. So like, I got a grandma. My mom has diabetes, so she didn't get it. Everybody's good so far. So we just blessed and yeah, period. That's it.
This year has been okay. I'm just happy to be alive, so thank you for that. I am a COVID survivor like Lillian. It's not many of us out there.
We're about to have COVID Survivor Month. Not many of y'all out there, bitch. It's a pandemic.
A lot of them died. Hello, I said I'm a COVID survivor.
Well, why you gotta say it like? Well, I mean, it's something serious, but damn, Gabby.
Let me just add a note that I personally believe that everybody's going to have COVID or has had it already because they're just gonna get it, and I just want y'all all to know. Most likely, it's a matter of when.
I agree.
Don't start blousing.
But I just hope I don't die.
But anyway.
You probably won't die.
No, you won't die. It was horrible, but I got over it. And now, because I had it, I still have like effects. Like, I'm like, it's called chronic fatigue syndrome. So sometimes I'm really tired for no reason. I noticed that when I started going back to the gym recently that I started to like get a little bit more of my energy back. So I think that's what I have to do to like counteract it. What else? I lose focus sometimes because of the after effects of it, and I didn't know that was one until I went to my doctor.
What, brain damage?
Not really brain damage. You know what, bitch?
You was about to answer her too. That was the problem.
I know.
Anyway.
No, wait.
I'm slow or I'm not smart.
No, I didn't say that. No. It was just a joke. But no, seriously. So what is the effects? I didn't know that they had anything to do with that.
There's many effects. You can have like gastrointestinal issues where like processing food, it's like a little different for you. Always bloated, gassy. Like it's just.
I think I have a lasting cough.
Oh, I didn't have that.
Oh, a smoker's one?
No, not a smoker's one. It's like, like it's my throat. Like it's always. I don't know, but you know, I'm still like just had it.
Yeah, you're new. Yeah,
you're new.
But wait, Gabby, so you feel like it messes with your mind, like the way you can't focus really? I didn't know that was one of them.
It's one of the effects. Loss of focus, like anxiety.
Can you get an SSI check for that?
No, I wish I was. You know how I could.
Oh my God.
I'm just asking. Listen, that sounds like issue. No, that's a real issue.
It is.
She works at a prison. So if she can't focus and something happens to her because of COVID, she needs to be home collecting a check. People do it all the time.
They will let you work with one leg. Anyway. But I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy like Samantha, no one around me died from COVID. So I'm happy about that. This year has taught me to budget my money and to like save it, and that unfortunately a lot of these companies.
Cue the music.
What song?
Beyonce.
I said cue the
Finish,
music.
Gabby. What music?
You know how the award shows when they be on the stage talking for too long?
No, she's not talking too long. I would talk for the same amount of time. Finish, Gabby, because people are so fucking rude on the show.
Yo, I thought I was the one with the inability to focus. Anyway, thank God.
What you said? Oh, he left. Thank God.
Oh my God. So a lot of the discussions that we've talked about so far have been centered around mental health. You know, it's being talked about more and more during our generation. And I think it was episode 23. You had Kawan Glover share his life.
I like him.
Yeah, he was cool.
It was a stroke and 3 brain surgeries, suicide attempts, and opioid addiction. Can you guys share some of the lessons that you learned that day, if any, from those stories?
Be grateful.
Now stop doing that, Lillian. You don't take everything I gotta say every time.
Yes.
That's how she said it first.
He's annoying.
Get her fucking buzzer.
One thing he really taught me that I do when I wake up, the first thing I do is say everything that I'm grateful for. That's the first thing I do. He taught me that. And then he also taught me to listen to like motivational speakers. So I do that every morning on my way to work. I say, I'm grateful, I pray, and then I listen to Eric Thomas, who's really good. I really enjoy listening to him on YouTube. So thank you, Kawan, for that, because I feel like one day, I didn't do it the other day, right? My father, it was 5 a.m. That's when I get up. My father called me already about some BS. I went to work. I had a coffee. The whole coffee spilled over my bus. Somebody threw a brick through my bus shield window. So, but I didn't say my morning ritual. And I feel like that's why.
I want to also add that he told me, keep going. Things get better. It might be bad now, but keep going. Like, you can do this. That's it. Like, for real.
You can do this.
It can always be worse.
That's right. It could always be worse.
He taught me like not to take things for granted, because a lot of the stuff that he didn't have is things that we take for granted every day, like being able to, speak and do all the things that he could still do, and even just being able to open your eyes in the morning, being grateful for that and stuff like that. So he just told me to be more appreciative, and when things are bad, like, not to think like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, because it wasn't the end of the world for him. So why should it be for me?
I complain about the simplest things. Just like the smallest things. Like, I can't even think about it because they're so small compared to his stroke and 3 brain surgeries and opioid addiction. Although Oxycontin is lit, but it was prescribed to me at a point. And Xanax is lit too. It was prescribed to me at one point.
Lit is the word you're going to use? Lit? While we're talking about mental health, you're gonna say this is lit. I don't think that's a smart decision. You should.
At this point, I'm not going to speak the rest of this show.
Lillian, leave.
My God. Oh.
Fucking childish on this reunion. So now Jerome was the only one here, guys.
You know, we can't walk off the set or throw drinks in nobody's face. So
we gotta end the Zoom call.
So, with all that being said, do you guys feel like we should continue these conversations about mental health? I know, for me personally, I could say that I struggle with a lot of mental health issues and anxiety to be in particular. And when I had like my first anxiety, my first panic attack, it was so intense to the point where my father had to rush me to the emergency room. My body seized up and I couldn't talk, I couldn't breathe.
Really?
Yeah. And as soon as I walked into the hospital, as soon as I was wheeled into the hospital, I was fine. My vitals were fine. I was getting 100% oxygen. They didn't understand what was going on. But the lasting effects that one panic attack had on me for 2 weeks, I lost. So when I first had that panic attack, I was 243 pounds. And after 2 weeks, I was 176.
What? Oh, goddamn. They put crack in there?
I think it's a good time to talk about that, Samantha.
But with that being said, do you guys feel like these types of conversations should be had with the generation before us? Because I feel like there's a big disconnect between our generation and our parents' generation where they don't recognize some of the struggles that mental health
and they
has.
think everything
we have mental health because of them.
Yeah,
because they have mental health issues but don't know it.
Right.
Yeah, and they think you're dramatic about everything.
Our grandmother thinks everything is fixed with tea.
That's
my grandmother just said, "Did you go speak to a therapist yet, Crazo?"
Oh shit.
No, but
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They think everything's like drama and it's just a joke, and it's not.
It's real important for us to talk about it because I feel like personally our generation is probably the smartest generation for a while, and still because of the ones after us, I don't know what's wrong.
It's not the ones. That's not the ones.
People, I think they're demons, but yeah. My thing with the younger generations, I feel like instead of trying to fix their mental issues, they like to embody them or something weird. Like I don't know. They want to be crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like that has a lot to do with the social media. Like they see things,
and that's why their
it's just horrible.
Is a little nutso because of social media. They're demons because of social media, and I think it's important for us to talk about it so that we're okay.
Okay.
Like having mental health issues is not creativity. That's not artistry. That's not cool. And it's like you said, it's hip right now.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Because even the rappers rap about it. That's true. I didn't think of it like that. You guys are so smart.
Like NBA YoungBoy, he needs help.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
There you go, that cough she was talking about.
I gotta social distance.
Would y'all stop leaving this?
No, I'm choking. That wasn't. You know what? F all of you.
We still here. Gabby's the only one that left.
I had to social distance real quick.
For real.
Oh, you left
it wasn't Corona. That was me choking on lap.
That was Corona's little sister back there. She got left behind.
Y'all already had it, so y'all immune to it. Go ahead.
It does not matter.
It works like that.
And that concludes part 1 for the 25 and Over Club recap reunion for season 1. Stay tuned for part 2 when it drops this coming Tuesday. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you can, please share with all your friends and your family. We'll see you back soon.